CB Dolloway przed UFC w Berlinie. CB, nice to meet you. You have 13 fights in UFC. Where do you think you are at in the organization?
I'm just on my way up. I feel like I'm right there bordering the contendership. This fight, moves me through those doors. I feel like, a victory here puts me in contendership and makes me a legitimate title contender.
Being the co-main event, does it make you proud or satisfied?
Yeah, obviously, it makes me proud and satisfied to, that they believe in my ability to put on a show. They've put me in a co-main event again, once again. This is like my fourth co-main event fight. So yeah, I feel, I've worked my way up through the organization and I'm just kind of coming into my own now and got a lot of momentum with me right now and want to continue that momentum and work my way, towards my goal of one day being, UFC champion.
You have 3 bonuses on your account, and with all the respect to the rest of the fighters on the card, it's not one of the most stacked cards in the history. So is it a bit tempting for you to push up the pace to get one more bonus?
Yeah, not necessarily looking for a bonus, but I'm just going to push the pace anyway. I want to come out, get a finish. This is more for me to move into the top 10. I want to have a exciting performance, and I want to have a fantastic finish, a submission or a knockout. I'll take anything, but I want to finish. I don't want a decision by no means. I don't want it in the judge's hands. So I'm going to do everything I can to finish this fight.
I just checked, and at the bookies, Francisa Carmonta is a favorite one. Favorite. Do you prefer to be a favorite or the underdog?
I've been the underdog in my last 4 fights. I'm happy being the underdog. That makes no difference, I'm not in there fighting the odds. I'm in there fighting Francisa Carmonta. I don't care what people think. My whole life, there's always been people telling me what I can't do and you're not good enough for this or that. If I listened to those people, I'd be sitting there next to them. Instead I'm out here living my dream, doing what I enjoy and chasing my dreams and my goals. So I don't really care about the odds. I'm going to go make my own.
It's one more international fight for you, and you have this international experience. What did you learn on your last international fights?
I've just learned, how to acclimate to the time and stuff. Being prepared as far as diet, bringing all my supplements with me and foods that I won't be able to get here. Things for my reload after I weigh in, just coming prepared and organized.
Would you agree on it that you are one of the last good Ultimate Fighter generations? Because it doesn't seem to get so much interest, excitement these days. And your season was a very good season, one of the last few.
Yeah, I don't know. I just know there's a lot of MMA on TV now. The sport's growing. It's where when I was on, it was still one UFC a month. Maybe one fight night, maybe one pay-per-view a month. Now there's a lot more events. There's a lot of people are fighting for attention, trying to get the fans behind them and stuff. So it's a little harder now, actually.
That was first, fighting second.
Yeah, it's like fighting. It's everywhere now. So to draw the fans, you gotta be exciting. You gotta make people want to watch you. They have options now. It's not just Ultimate Fighter. It's now your Ultimate Fighter guys are battling with the fight nights that are coming on, and then the pay-per-views, and so people's attentions are getting pulled everywhere. It's tougher.
And finally, you have some good fighters around. Who pushed you the most? Trainings.
Training, me and Ryan Bader. We've been training together for almost 10 years through our time at Arizona State, and we've been training MMA together for our whole careers. And it's just one of those things. We push each other. It's that brotherly competitiveness. I don't want him ever beating me. And I'm sure he feels the same way. If I get the better of him one day, the next day he's gonna come in to beat me down. Usually he's getting the better end of it. He's a little bigger than me, so have some rough days in there with him, but at the end of the day, it just makes me tougher, and I appreciate him being there for me. And you know, I always like to be there for him, push him in his camps. And Aaron Simpson, our head coach there, is always in there pushing with us, and you know, trying to make us the best we can be.
One more interesting, you as a wrestler, you seems to have no problems with cutting weight. Some people prefer to change the rule about cutting weight, to do the weighting the same day you're fighting it. What's your opinion about it?
I'd rather not do it the same day, or it doesn't matter, you know. If we change to that, then I'll adapt to it, to tell you the truth. I used to be used to wrestling 1 hour after I weighed in. So it just depends, you know. I just go along with the rules. If it's a 24-hour weigh-in, you know, it's a different weight cut. You do things differently. You're a much larger guy. If it's a same-day weigh-in, you don't cut as much weight. You have to diet down and fight more towards your natural weight. I would be fine with either, but for right now, I've got to do what you know, the rules call for. You know, if guys are going to be cutting from 210 pounds down to 186, I have to do that too. Yes. I believe if we weighed in on the same day or an hour before our bout, it would highly change, you know, how guys cut weight. You would diet down. I would be a 205 pounder.
Yeah, I meant only the health issue.
It would be much healthier. Guys wouldn't be as big at the weight class. You know, I wouldn't mind it. It would probably be better for everyone if they did change it, truthfully.
Thank you very much. Good luck in your fight. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for the time.